What if I told you that I know a place where they love you for who you are? A community that encourages you to chase your wildest dreams without judgment. I spent my whole life looking for a place like that. I never thought I'd find it here.
Hi, I'm Janey. I am an actress and a director. I don't know if I've ever done anything like this, and I'm a little bit nervous. During the pandemic, my world got really small. I got really comfortable with routine and just normal day-to-day life.
And when it was over, I knew I needed to challenge myself and face my fears. I heard about Koroneburg through a friend and reached out to David, who runs the park.
He offered me the opportunity to see everything the park has to offer over a whole year.
So I said yes.
My name is David Pulsifer. I first got introduced to the Koroneburg Renaissance Festival and the site where we host all the LARPs back in 2014 when I joined a game called Dystopia Rising. The Koroneburg Renaissance Festival is the only permanent village in California. Back in the 70s, Riverside County built a nature visitor center. After a while, for whatever reason, the park got abandoned, so it wasn't being cared for. And it wasn't until about 1998 that a man named Tom Wilson came in and successfully got a lease for the property through Riverside County and the Army Corps of Engineers to operate a Renaissance fair there.
We decided early on, if we were going to do something, that we were going to be different than anybody else. We were going to go our own way.
And it was over the next 20 years, it really worked very much like a village where people would come in, they would join the festival, they would have something they want to add to it, so they would build something there to house their activities, but it was a very community-based, cooperative event. Tom operated the festival for, the next 20-something years, and sadly in 2015 he passed away. I didn't really want to see this place go away. I really had fallen in love with the Ren Fair, I'd fallen in love with all the LARPs that had started going on there, and so that's when I got involved and I started running the Renaissance Fair in 2017. I knew that if we didn't take it on, someone else would come in and get rid of all of these things and turn it into something else. So I felt it was my personal mission to keep all of these things alive.
I have never LARPed or done a Renaissance fair. I'm a little nervous about how committed other people are to their characters and how new I am at this, and I'm a little scared that people are going to, I don't know what they're doing, and I'm not. I came with nothing, and I wasn't super prepared. I just, I came as anybody could, just your normal clothes. You're just immediately transported to another time and place.
And these are actually from the set of Narnia.
Really? All of these sets?
Yeah.
That's incredible. Do you think that if we open the door in there that we'll go to another world? Is that how it works? We should
Maybe.
test it.
We can find out.
We should test it just in case.
Yeah.
We don't know for sure. I was super awkward, and I think it's because I was going into a space.
Ooh, okay.
In a place that I wasn't comfortable, so I had on this whole persona of being a host of a documentary, and this is what the host does.
It was Friday morn when we set sail. We were not far from the land.
The way that they do the braiding is very special. There is a special old-time traditional braiding
that we weren't allowed to show on camera.
And the stormy winds do blow, and we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, below, while the landlubbers lie down below.
After doing some exploring, it was time to meet the Baron.
Please come join me. How good to see you.
This is so official over here.
Oh.
So my first interview with the Baron, he was absolutely lovely, and I wish I didn't ruin all of our footage with my weird faces.
So you're here in a historic weekend. Yesterday, our most well-attended day in 25 years. And there was a 45-minute traffic jam to get in here yesterday.
Really? How did you get involved with this place?
I personally want to invite you to come and visit Koroneburg here along the Rhine. truly a case of being in the right place at the right time. I was performing at the Riverside Festival when our founder, Tom Wilson, happened to come and see my show. And they were about 3 months out from launching Koroneburg for the first time in 1998. And they knew they wanted to have a German theme and he would be a German baron, but they didn't know who it was going to be. And they saw me in this show. Patty, his partner, told me, Tom looked at you and he said, that's our baron. But here I am 25 years later. So
Wow.
I hope Tom is up there thinking he made the right choice.
I could imagine so. His love for the park is greater than my love for most things. Like, I mean, they have a road named after him. I was a little nervous going and jumping in because it kind of felt like, you know, everyone was gonna know what to do and I wasn't gonna know. What would you say to people like me?
It's like nothing else. It's like you're in the play and you're on stage and you are the star.
Yeah.
And it is what you make it.
I can't imagine him not having that space to thrive. Becoming a baron in 2024 is, I don't know if that's realistic or reasonable, unless you have a space to do so. What do you feel is like the best part of Koroneburg for you?
I have an easy answer for that. The thousands of friends I have made. I am a lucky man. When someone passes away, we mourn them. And when new babies are born, we rejoice. It's more than just a festival. It's become a part of my life, a big part of my life. And I'm very blessed. I am your baron. I rule around here. And now we celebrate 25 years. The village has grown. What a beautiful sight. My hair was once brown, but now it is white. I say, let the joust begin!
I really connected with the Baron after hearing his story, and it really made me want to know more.
But actually, I ran a booth back here in the second year that it was open. I ran the juggling school way back then, yeah. The growth has been terrific for the last several seasons. It's been amazing to see this village really come to life with thousands of people in it at a time. It's different now than it was in its second year when I was first here, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it's different in the years to come. As long as my knees keep going, I'm going to keep coming here.
I love that.
Yeah.
So you just said that you've been doing Ren fairs for 60
I've been doing
years?
Renaissance fairs, yeah.
Amazing.
For 60 years.
Wow.
This is my daughter at the fair. When I came, she was just a little 4-year-old girl. And I was a single dad, so I brought her with me. And someday this metropolis, this wonderful thing will be hers. Oh, Lordy, Lordy.
I found myself falling in love with the enchanting atmosphere of the fair.
And the people who are running it are so lovely. They're so open to teaching. And I think their joy of watching me learn new skills made me even more excited to learn them. Learning archery was my favorite part of this entire documentary. I always wanted to do it.
Beautiful.
I actually was getting better at it while I was doing it.
Ooh, there you go.
Thank you. Highly recommend.
You want to hold it?
Can I? May I? Oh my God, I could talk. What is meat? I don't know what it is.
That's kind of the reason I'm here.
Mistress Carter, wanted! Oh, yeah.
That is 11% alcohol.
Backwards, I have to warn you. Eins, zwei, drei.
I can see why people love the Ren Fair because I was starting to love it too. At the end of my first day, I felt like I had come to understand Koroneburg as a warm and cheerful place. First impressions can be deceiving.
So, every October, Koroneburg morphs from this enchanting fantasy into my literal nightmare.
Okay, going into the haunt, I was really nervous. In general, I don't really like being scared or feeling scared. I'm an excitable person, so I react very easily. And the man who sets up the Halloween haunts is so interesting. Where are we right now?
Well, we're at Coffin Creek, the longest running haunted attraction in the Inland Empire. We've been here for 15 years now.
Dude, Gary's wild. Gary's wild. I really like that guy. He knows what a nightmare is, and he can make it reality if he wants to.
We started out with one haunted house. We created it just out of my own imagination, things that I thought were scary. And then now we have 5 different attractions. The whole theme of Coffin Creek is in 1938, Southern California had 14 days straight of rain. And this whole area was flooded out. After those floods, they found these coffins in the riverbed down here. And so that's this whole storyline is based upon that true story.
So it really was a Coffin Creek.
It really was a Coffin Creek. A lot of our customers, they've been coming here since I opened. Some of our actors have been with us, 8, 9 years. It's not like going to Knott's where you got asphalt everywhere. It's not in some manufactured building. It's actually part of the woods. And it changes every year because of that. We want people to come here and have fun, whether they go home screaming or go home laughing at their friends that screamed,
Okay, I'm gonna be fine.
But see, we take that as a compliment.
Yeah, you guys are good at your jobs. That's what that means.
If we can make you cry, then,
You guys crushed it, right?
then we did our job.
We did lose track of something earlier that likes to skulk around in the dark, so try to keep to the list.
They bring me in there, and this guide who's supposed to take me through it
for a lit path. There should always be a light leading you
just
deeper in.
dies.
Follow that light.
and I'm all alone.
What the Guys, in cases like that, usually if I feel too scared, I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna do the next one. I won't want to, and I just won't make myself. I was like, I have to push myself to keep going, even though my fear is so great. My fear of not doing it was greater. It challenged me to get over my fear of the unknown.
I'm not gonna protect you.
That has ruined my life. I am never gonna sleep ever again.
I'm never gonna forget about her. Tell me, Jesse, what do you do here?
So I am the manager for the cryptid cart ride at Coffin Creek.
Alrighty, welcome, folks. We are the SCF for the Secure and Contain Foundation. Our job here is to contain the cryptids, creatures, and everything else that goes bump in the night here in our facility. Oh, God! No!
I help to make sure that all of our scare actors know their positions, they're trained. I also help train our guides to make sure that they're telling the right kind of jokes, having fun, making sure all of you guys are having fun too. When I'm here, I feel more myself. I feel more relaxed that I can be myself without fear of being judged for who I am or how I am. This is where I feel most at home.
After being scared out of my mind, it apparently wasn't done. Because they made me a scarer.
We're gonna be putting you in as one of our faceless ones. So you need to kind of crouch down, you need to kind of tick, you need to move, and you need to get your body in.
It really took me out of my comfort zone to be like weird and moving weird and like doing awkward stuff and like attacking people.
Hey, get back! Get back! I've got this one. Back to your cage.
I thought I was gonna get the haunt, but I loved it.
I don't know what that says about me. So we're back and we are LARPing today. My thoughts going into the LARP were, am I ready for this? My fear that I'm not gonna be good at it. I don't like not knowing if I'm gonna be good at something or not. If I'm, and I don't know if I'm the only person who feels that way or if a lot of people get nervous about trying new things because they're scared that they're gonna be bad at it. It's like a big world that everyone's participating in. The rule book that has 200 pages or something, it's not something that you can just like briefly check over.
But suffice it to say, I felt welcome from the moment I arrived.
Everybody looks amazing. Your costumes are incredible. The best.
Each one of those people had such a different way that they were exposed to LARPing, and what drew them was different for each person, which I thought that was quite interesting.
Like a lot of people here did theater or have done Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
I did none of that. I was in a fraternity in college. I was a bro. But I've always wanted to try something like this. So I had an opportunity. My friend recommended I do it, and now me and her are engaged.
Oh
so,
my
yeah,
God,
she
I
comes
love
here too.
that. That's beautiful. Is she here?
She didn't come today.
Okay, but she usually participates in this?
I promise she's real.
All right, we'll have to come back next year.
I come out here on the weekends to play. And I think that's an opportunity that adults don't get to do, is just play with each other, just let the worries about the week go, have a cathartic experience by playing with swords and hitting each other. We don't have an opportunity to do that, and if you're worried that it's not for you or this is not something that you're going to enjoy, trust me when I say that this game has something for everyone.
You guys are watching me transform into the person I've always wanted to be. This is a big moment for me.
It was fulfilling my dream/fantasy of being an elf, which I've literally wanted to do since I was a kid.
Okay, Janey, now you have your character, you have your look, you've picked your weapons, but you still need a name.
I need a name.
The Offendal culturally have, the name that they're given at birth. And those tend to be like Tolkien-ish, right? Like a lot of ending with I-E-L, like Galadriel.
I can kind of see like Sagittaria or Sagittariel kind of being your Offendal name.
Okay, that's fun. Okay, Sagittariel. Everybody was kind of like, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. And it was kind of like a giant yes and game. The more I was able to just kind of let my guard down and just embrace it, the less I felt like I stood out.
Who are you?
I am Sagittarial. Sagittarial. I want to say Order of the Phoenix.
Who are you?
Sagittarial, Arrow of the Phoenix.
Yeah!
Yeah. It was such a pivotal moment of like taking over my character and becoming who I was supposed to be that day. And for me, shooting like the bow and arrow was exciting because I learned it at the Renaissance Fair. Did you come here as a fan first?
I came here to play the game, to play Twin Mask at this site. That would have been like about 8 years ago, roughly, something like that. Came in, I did a bunch of fighting, which is my first and my second and my fifth love is fighting. And just had a great time in the sun that day, and met the people, and I was hooked. So I started coming every game at that point. And eventually I started just saying, hey, I want to help out, and started chipping in more and more gradually until, I'm, on the story team and helping out all the time at this point.
Amazing.
Yeah. There's nothing like this place. Absolutely. What this space brings The immersiveness is just unequaled. We're hoping, knock on wood, that we're going to break 700 this year.
Oh my God.
When you get that many people, this space can support it.
I feel like the community that I've met here today has been so inclusive, so welcoming. A lot of people are finding themselves here. They're able to use these characters to kind of discover things about themselves, whether it be sexuality or identity. Big, real life-changing things.
LARP enables this thing that's kind of always there, whereas at school, maybe a little constrained. Their workplace, probably constrained. And here it's like, we love you for who you are.
There's something special about recognizing people in a group that look just like you, especially when you come from a place where you don't really fit in groups in general. Especially me, I am biracial, so I fit in 2 groups, but I fit in 0 groups at the same time. Because I'm not fully either, so I don't get to be either, so I'm always other. So for me, it's really nice that I'm not other in that group. I belong there.
So we ended up in this courtyard in front of the castle. And the next thing I know, I'm LARPing.
Right here?
Yep, good.
5! Was that right? Was that right? Yes!
It was like so chaotic and fun. It was probably the most fun that I've had in a really, really long time.
Okay, right, okay. 5! Okay, I can't do that. Holy shit. This is intense.
That one right there.
Can I get some healing?
Yeah. So, heal 3.
Thank you.
Yes! Felt like my life was a movie in that moment. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Did I survive? Holy shit! You did it! Well done.
Oh my God. Okay.
Bro, it was a war zone out there. Like, I loved it, but we were running and fighting for our lives. A lot of us didn't make it.
Highly recommend. Would do again. Invite your friends. Don't be afraid to just show up with nothing. And like, people will help you along the way.
That was wild, but I can fully see why people love this. Like, I loved every second of that. I thought it was so fun. Everyone's so creative. And I thought I was gonna be going in this like very alone. So it was a way more enjoyable experience to have all of you guys with me.
At the beginning, it's always hectic. It's always, you don't know what's happening. You don't know what's going on. You have to ask people to explain things, but yeah, you catch on pretty quickly.
Yeah.
In real life, I always have to be very professional and, you know, like proper face to the public and all that. And I'm a very rational person. I hold my emotions back, but as my character, I can just wear my heart on my sleeve and be irrational. If someone says something to me, I can just turn on a dime and be like, what'd you just say to me? And I would never do that in real life. So it allows me to be impulsive and vulnerable.
Because it's not very often where you get to shoot other people with a bow and arrow, and they're happy about it. So there's that. It's also, this place is great for cultivating beautiful stories. You make the most unlikely friends, and just build these fake families that eventually turn into real families.
It really was so scary, the idea of like coming and not knowing anybody. And like, I'm really grateful for this experience in general because I wouldn't have had this opportunity otherwise, and I probably would never have tried. And it would have been such a disappointing thing to not get to try this. I feel like it's so wonderful and just can't.
Well, we're glad you came and tried it.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Thanks, guys.
I really don't think that I would have had the positive experience that I had if it weren't for the people who made it that way. Like, I didn't even know them for 24 hours and they had me crying. They all touched me in a way that I'll never really be able to express.
After my epic death scene, I got to learn what happens after you die.
Welcome, wayward soul, to your journey from death to life. green gate. Congratulations. You have passed through to the realm of life. I will take you.
Looking back on it, that death to life scene was really beautiful and surreal. In the wrong atmosphere or with the wrong people, a moment like that could feel really silly or even embarrassing, but it wasn't. I don't know what it was, but it felt like an actual rebirth. In that moment, I let go of who I thought I was and became the person I wanted to be.
It's so hard to get you. Wasn't able to do it, but you can come back. Come on, wake up. There we go. There we go.
Hi! Hi! Thank you, everybody, for being a part of this with me. Like, you guys are the most open and vulnerable and expressive and creative and caring and supportive people I've ever met, and I am so grateful for all of you because this was such a lovely experience, and it wouldn't have been that way without all of you guys.
This was without a doubt one of the most impactful days of my life. I have never felt more immersed in my imagination, and I will cherish this experience forever.
I experienced a lot of growth in the first one to the second one, from a lack of confidence and a lack of understanding to a real, genuine participant. Not just like an observer, but a genuine participant of the event. I don't know, I felt a lot more open to people the second time around.
So when I put this on in the morning, I'm a completely different person. I start out being Laura, you know, braid the hair, put on a little makeup, okay, we're good to go. And then this comes on. And when this comes on, I become Adelaide. I'm a Kampfrau with Heiligenstrom Fähnlein. In fact, I am the Trostmeisterin, which means that I take care of all the women. I take care of all the men. I make sure that they are well taken care of. That's what I do. A group of us that loved Tom and wanted to help decided that we would go ahead and just volunteer to make it happen. We have buildings because many of us were so invested in doing this that we decided that we were going to build stuff. So I think I'm responsible for actual buildings on this site that I have built myself.
The things that you learn here are just like almost invaluable, you know? I feel like the fact that this fair keeps all of this alive is so beautiful.
We all as a village deal with the life and death and the transition and everything that happens as our village ages and grows.
The second time, I really wanted to be involved. I wanted to do the things. Anything that I hadn't already experienced that I wanted to try, or there were things that I really liked from the year before that I wanted to do again.
Okay, I hit one, but it didn't fall down, but I hit it. Are you a part of all the different communities? Because you talked about LARPing. So were you just at LARP?
I'm mainly here for the LARPs, but I always love to volunteer and help run the festival, help with the haunts every year.
The haunts are amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Do you do the scares at the haunt?
I play a character in one of the mazes.
Which one?
Dark Realms behind me. Normally, it's kind of a dark...
It's so scary in there. Oh, my God.
I'm the guy who pretends he's going to help you all the way through and then dies in the third room.
Oh, my God. You took me in there and you left me in there. I remember him. Do you guys remember him? I, like almost cried when you left us. From that moment on, I hid behind the camera, guys, and I was like too scared to go through there. Oh my God.
The wonderful thing about there being so many events and interlocking communities here is that there are tons of different ways in. I did meet my partner here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, congratulations.
Thanks. We both are LARPers. We kind of noticed each other doing similar things with the amount of effort we would put into costuming and character acting and just like, hey, I like your vibe. We started hanging out and now we're here for every event we can be.
Let me know if there's gonna be a wedding here. I heard that people do that sometimes. I would really like to be invited. I really like this place. Okay, I wasn't allowed to say this before because I had a boyfriend, but that guy was like so hot. Yeah, he was fine.
Wow. Oh my God, you were just like doing this one hand, like it's no big deal. Oh.
So I heard that you actually grew up here at this Renaissance Fair.
My first season, I was maybe a couple months old. My lieutenant, his mother and mine were, carrying us at the same time. He was born right after the season. I was born right before.
Really?
I've been out here every year I've been able since. It's home. I can't think of any other easy way to say it. It's home.
I literally feel like I'm a different person on the other side of the experiences that I had at Koroneburg. And I see how every year you can grow to love this place more and more, and how it can go from being just a place to feeling like home. Normal societal constraints don't really exist in Koroneburg. We have been on a year-long adventure in Koroneburg, which is insane. Cannot believe it's already been a year. This has not only been one of the most interesting years of my life, but I have felt more free and welcomed by people at your events than I think I have ever felt in my whole life. And I just want to say thank you, and I'm grateful for this experience.
You're absolutely welcome, and we really appreciate you coming out and learning about things. It's been really amazing watching you get involved in all the events here, like seeing you at Coffin Creek, getting scared and scaring people, and whacking people with foam over with the LARPs, and like connecting with them. I saw you really connect with a lot of those members, and it really meant a lot to them too. The reason why I wanted to make this documentary is because there's a chance that we might not get our lease renewed, and this might be going away, and I feel like there's a lot of history and a lot of stories here that no one would know about if we didn't tell these stories. And I wanted to bring the magic to people who have not experienced it before.
It's devastating that there is even a possibility that this place wouldn't exist. To think that people wouldn't get to have the experience that I just had. That feels crazy to me.
So another thing that we want to do is we want to work with the county and Army Corps of Engineers, who are the property owners, to get that lease renewed. But it's also about letting them know how much we impact the community around here.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of them didn't really know what we do here.
What's your attendance looking like this year?
Oh, amazing. We had just 3,000 people through the gates yesterday.
3,000 yesterday? Mm-hmm. The magic is here. If people could just come here and feel this and experience this and see how beautiful it is and see how much everybody enjoys being here, I feel like that would make a huge difference. I was only lucky enough to be a part of this through an extension of somebody else who had already found it. That's how people find this place, is that somebody's like, hey, why don't you come with me? I haven't felt like I could be just myself in front of people in a really long time, and I could just be whoever I wanted to be, and it didn't matter, and nobody was gonna judge me for it. Nobody was gonna make me feel bad for being silly or weird. I felt more myself with a bunch of strangers here than I do with people watching me grow up my whole life. That is the magic of this place. People are finding themselves, their genuine, whole, true person. It doesn't matter which event you're attending. There is a possibility for you to have some sort of growth. This place needs to keep going. This place needs to exist.
Hopefully we can get our lease renewed, but if not, at least there is some kind of memorial that talks about what this village was and what it meant to people.
I am so grateful that I was able to have this experience. When somebody offers you the opportunity to do something outside of your comfort zone, you should always say yes. It's so empowering and it's so impactful to thousands of people who have had their lives changed here, whether it be community that you find or a new skill set that you find. If you want to challenge yourself to get out and do something different, there's literally something for everybody at Koroneburg.